Hey guys, another new episode of Young Justice, and it was amazing. So this episode was secrets, secrets, and more secrets. But first I want to say Rocket is finally on the team, and she just kind of showed up, and we fully and wholly accept that because she is awesome. So I'm going to start off with Superboy. So everybody found out that Superboy is Lex Luthor's son. He's on these patches, and he's a psycho, basically. So, you know, Robin seen him flying through the air after he put his last patch on and, you know, basically destroying the mountain and being psycho. And, you know, when Superboy said, I'm only half and I will never, ever have full Kryptonian powers, they were like, what? We just seen you flying around like a psycho. And he was like, no, Lex Luthor gave me these patches and he's also my father. So, and I think they reacted how you'd expect they react. Shocked, hurt, confused, like, why did you do this? What are you doing? You are insane. But I think Robin's reaction and his facial expressions just topped it all off. Like, just go back and watch Robin's facial expressions. It's totally worth it. I wish they had kept on going with the Superboy these patches thing, because it would have made a really, really nice storyline. But I get what they were doing with it, and I know why they did it, but it just would have been that cool to see how it would have played out if they had kept going and not stopped it here. They also fixed a lot of Superboy's problems this episode. You know, the Red Sun thing, like with him being a clone, but you know, Megan fixed that. So they stopped a lot of Superboy's problems in this episode. I mean, he still has his daddy issues, he still has his anger issues, but you know, they did quit. You know, the drug thing, the Red Sun thing, they all came to a close this episode. I mean, he has so many problems. You can make an entire show about Superboy and his problems. So you also found out about Artemis's family. You know, Huntress, Sportsmaster, and Cheshire being, you know, her immediate family. And Robin, of course, knew because he's Robin. And, you know, Kid Flash finally understood why she did what she did in the episode's insecurities. And, you know, Spitfire all over the place. Her secret was basically, you know, you're not your family. You're not on their side. You're on our side. And, you know, that's basically what they did. So, you know, the fight scene with her, Cheshire, and Sportsmaster was really, really cool. You know, with Sportsmaster, you know, saying, I don't tolerate disobedience, and him, like, going to beat her with a heavy object. I couldn't tell what it was. Heavy object. And, you know, I'm guessing he's abusive. He was an abusive father. I'm just going to go out and say that. I'd like to know exactly what she went through as a child. I mean, I get that, you know, she was probably abused, and she was, you know, and all that. And, you know, Cheshire, I mean, Jade left. It must have been awful. So I would like to know exactly what she went through as a child. And, like, I don't know, maybe in the comics that go along with it, that would be cool to know. Like, maybe not in a whole episode about it, but, you know, the comic, maybe a flashback in the comics or something. So, you know, when Artemis, like, kicked him and just left him there in the pit to rot and Jade left, I was just like, wow, you must really, really hate your dad. And I want to know exactly what hell he put her through to make her hate him so much. I mean, I know why she hates him so much. I just want to know exactly what he did. You know what I mean? We also, well, the team found out about Megan being a white Martian, and I like the way they reacted because she is scary looking, so they were scared, and that's perfect. And so it's not like they were just like, oh, that's what you look like, cool. It was just like, oh my god, that's what you look like, basically. I mean, she's suffered through rejection and discrimination her entire life. And, you know, she can't stand to be rejected like this. Not like this. She couldn't stand to be rejected by her friends, too. I mean, they accepted her. But, I mean, I get why she's so scared to, show them who she really is. So Superboy did know, and you can actually go back and watch episode 9 again, where they mind melded, and there's actually a clip of her in her white Martian form, in the memory montage. And if you watch it really fast, it's like right after the xenomorph. There's a xenomorph, and then her, and then it's like half a second. You can barely see it, but if you know what to look for, you can see it. You can go back and watch it. I promise you, it's there. I want to see what it was like on Mars for Miss Martian. I want to see them like go on a mission to Mars or something like that, or her by herself, or it's a McGann-centered episode. I would definitely spill some tears over. I would love to see that. You know exactly how white Martians are treated. It'd be really sad. So we finally found out who the mole is, or at least Roy finally found out who the mole is. I mean, just had to look within. Roy, oh my god, that child. We finally found out what that Starro thing, and the magic that Clarion and all them were doing with ATC Sports mind control, and Roy just basically mind controlled all of them. I'm just like, child, what are you doing? Whatever you're doing, stop it. Stop it. Just don't. So he's the mole, and I'm angry, I guess. So I have watched the finale episode, so just guys, if you're going to rewatch this episode, pay attention to everything Roy says, because everything he says is extremely important in this episode. It's foreshadowing all over the place. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, I promise. And if you post spoilers in the comments about the next episode, I will remove your comment, because I have that power, and that's what's going to happen if you spoil the episode. So, leave a comment down below about this episode and what you thought. Like this video, subscribe above, possibly in the corners. I almost forgot to ask my Magic 8 Ball a question. Oh gosh, I don't know what to ask. Will the next episode be amazing for everybody, and everybody will be in utter shock and awesomeness? Outlook good. That's what it said. Okay, so yeah, love you guys. So subscribe above, possibly in the corners. YouTube should do that just for me. Love you guys. Bye.